Hey Scrappers, it's Vanessa here, and today I have a layout for Rosie Studios Creative Club, and this is my last month, and so I'll have a couple of layouts with Rosie Studios products this month. This is a really fast layout. I was wanting to try to use up some more of the Wildwood collection that I have a 6x6 pattern paper for, so I have mostly scraps and one I think full 6x6 that I'm going to use for this page. So I'm just taking and layering up all of those scraps and placing my photo where I think it's going to go on the page. I'm mostly working with the pinks and yellows in this collection. And for my background, I did have this paper. It's just a white cardstock that I did some stamping with some saltwater taffy and a background stamp, and I created that background so that I had already just sort of sitting in my stash. So I pulled it out to use for my background and then matted it on just a different piece of pattern paper to use as a frame for this layout. So that's the only thing not from Rosie Studios that I have on this layout. Everything else, except for my title, which was a very old set of thickers, I want to say from Amy Tangerine, is what I used for my title, but everything else is from that Wildwood collection. So basically how you see the layout with the layers behind my photo and then this cluster with one pattern paper behind it over to the left, this is pretty much how the background and all the paper layers are going to come together. I'm going to have a cluster here to the left, sort of upper left, and then I have one above the photo, and then I'm going to have a third one down below the photo at the bottom of the page. So I'm just going to lay everything out and give you a good sort of visual of where everything is going to land. Once I go off camera, I'm going to glue the majority of this down, and then I am going to come back and you'll see the finishing touches. I'll be putting just the little bits and pieces of the clusters together, and that'll finish off the page. I think I'm going to add some enamel dots and things at the very end. So I'm just going to finish playing with all these bits and pieces. Like I said, I stuck to the pinks and yellows. Most of these embellishments were pink, and I'm just sort of playing with the clusters and layering up. I have a whole lot more on that wax paper that I pulled that I thought I was going to use. I don't end up using Actually, I don't end up using a lot of this. I thought I was going to actually build up my clusters more than I did. I use a fair amount, but definitely have plenty left on my wax paper there that will go back into this collection. And even though I have almost completely killed the 6x6, I still have some left. It's like the never ending. So there you see I've gone ahead and glued everything down. And you can see that, yeah, I didn't use everything that was on that little wax paper, but instead of using enamel dots, I did end up pulling these, they're not enamel, they're like a harder puffy sticker, I guess you would say. And they were the hearts, and I had them in browns and yellows, which matched the colors that were in this layout. So I went ahead and used those kind of like I would enamel dots, and placed those around my clusters. And then I think once I have those down, that's going to do it. So still photos will be coming up. Don't forget to check out Rosie Studios. I will have a coupon code that'll get you 10% off. Check in the description box below. And that'll be good up until the end of the month. So with that, guys, here is my layout, and I will catch you on the next one. Have a great day, everybody. Bye-bye.